Hello, my name is Christopher Ruspe. I'm a chartered market technician and a certified financial planner. I've been a professional for over 3 decades. And today, in honor of April being Financial Literacy Month, we're going to be talking about some of the best ways for you to build wealth that I've learned from my clients as well as from being a professional for the last 3 decades. Now, one of the lessons that I've learned is that it's not so much about what you earn as it is about what you keep. And I've learned that the most important lesson is to live within your own means. I've had clients that never made more than $50,000 a year accumulate multi-million-dollar portfolios by just following that rule, live within your own means. One of the easy ways to make that happen is to always take your first 10% of what you earn and put it away for the future. It doesn't matter whether you're putting that away for college or a rainy day or retirement. The bottom line is take that first 10%, put it away before you even get used to living off of it. Then you get used to living off the remaining 90%. Now, in terms of budgeting, one of the things that is really helpful in terms of budgeting is separating your budget expenses based on needs and wants. And you can really get into some interesting conversations about what a want is versus a need. But here's a rule of thumb that I use. If you think about importance, okay, nothing is more important than being able to heat your house. Nothing is more important than having shelter. Nothing is more important than having food. And very little is more important than having health care. So when you get into that budgeting conversation of what is a need versus what is a want, I would say put the mission critical expenses like having enough to eat as a need and everything else as a want. And that's one of the ways that you can create a budget that allows you to save. Another rule of thumb that I always have is try to keep your housing below 20% of your pay. And the reason for that is I've learned that if your housing is over 20% of your pay, you're going to end up being house rich and cash poor, which is going to mean that it's very difficult for you to enjoy life. It's very difficult for you to meet your savings goals. Another strategy, changing subjects here, another strategy that I've learned in order to build wealth is to surround yourself with people who have similar values and surround yourself with media that have similar values. If you're constantly following the Kardashians and people like that, it's going to undermine your plans because you're not the Kardashians, most likely. So try to surround yourself with people who have a similar approach of pay yourself first, save that first 10%, and do smart things with the money. You know, a lot of us weren't lucky enough to have families teach us good financial skills, and that's what financial literacy is all about. So one of the most important things you can do is once you have learned these principles, pay it forward a little bit. You can talk to your own kids, you can talk to your grandkids, your nieces and nephews, you can talk to the kids at church if you go to church, but pay it forward because a lot of us don't learn these principles until we're 25, 30, 35, 40, if then. And, you know, if you can help a young person who's just 20 learn these principles, it dramatically improves their lives. So those are just some rules of thumb on how to be successful in building wealth. We'll be coming out with a video every Wednesday during the month of April in honor of Financial Literacy Month. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and you like this video so you don't miss any future content. Thanks. Have a great day.